Yeah. We're taking the fight here, right?
Yes,
Machomp's low.
please.
Oh
Okay.
my god. They're all leaving.
Oh my gosh! Holy! Did you see that?
Clip that.
Oh my god! That was
Come on,
sick.
That was
let's just score.
not.
Math,
That
math,
was
math.
so
I got 40.
30.
I
I
got
got my
40.
30. I got my 30.
40.
Holy that was sexy. That was so sexy. That should turn me on, yo.
Hey everyone, so I am going to start a new series called Adventures of Solo Queue. I have some interesting solo queue games from time to time, so I figured it might be a good chance to kind of talk over them and see how I do. And I'm sure there are plenty of mistakes I make, but these are hopefully some exciting games and maybe get you feeling a little better about solo queue experience and feel a little more hopeful. Obviously, there's a lot of times that are frustrating in solo queue, but that's kind of all part of the experience. So right now, I am running a Aegis / jungle, and I do have a dual stack with me. So you see the first and second players are dual stack. I'm solo queued. All the dual stacks and 3-stack will be before all the single stack players, and then the highest ranked single stack players will be closest to the left. So knowing that there's two in front of me and they have buddy hearts, I figured the two of them are stacked. Unfortunately, this is one of those games where we have a player that's AFK right off the start. And if you see from the comms there too, I believe there are two Latin or Spanish players. The Hoopa player and the Cramorant is part of that 2-stack. So that Cramorant, as you can see, is still stuck at base. So we are going to play a 4v5 for at least a little bit. Unfortunate, but knowing that their friend is also in this game, there's probably a good chance to get back into it is my hope at this moment in time. So you'll see that Aegis / the main thing is if you get hit while having the Iron Defense up, you get another stack boosted. So that's why I'm kind of letting some of these neutral creeps hit me. At this point, I am just going to head toward this bottom path because this person's in a 1v2 right now, and that's going to be pretty uncomfortable. I unfortunately miss my Sacred Sword. And we cannot take out the Charmeleon here, so not great. But bees are up, so unfortunately we don't have any berries as well. So I'm gonna do what I can to take a few bees, but just pull off here because we're kind of low. Do I go back in? I do, and we do get the kill on the Charmeleon and get a cap off here, which is pretty nice. So we build ourselves a little advantage here. And I'm going to start working on these Audinos just a little bit before my jungle's fully up. And hitting level 7 here is actually pretty nice too. I want to grab that Audino because I know that my Hoopa teammate cannot clear it by themselves fast enough, especially in a single lane by themselves. I'm just hoping that top lane's doing okay just because I need to clear my jungle as soon as possible too here. Yeah, I'm okay with them just taking that crab too. I have all the level spikes that I need. Unfortunately, their jungle did go topside there. So that's why this Rowlet has not evolved yet. Yeah, so that's part of it. See what I'm doing here is I am throwing a wide guard up. And as you can see, it also adds a stack to my boosted autos, allowing my Sacred Sword and autos afterward to do a little bit more damage. And as you can see here, we are able to damage his Charmeleon a bit. And finally, you see that our Cramorant player does come back from being AFK. So a little under 2.5 minutes probably that they're gone for, but able to come back. And this is good for our team. And as you can see, they are using their comms, so you hear some other players, 2 other players talking from time to time here, and that's okay. All right, so we're trying to work our way to level 9 before this Dread spawns, and it's probably a good chance I'll hit it here before the Dread's up. I might have to get at least one more crab here or Audino, but unfortunately they are bursting this pretty quickly, and we just don't really have the backup we need because 2 of our teammates here. I unfortunately missed a Sacred Sword as well, and I do get my Unite off here, and we are able to take out the Cinderace, which I was a little worried about sniping, but probably should have been focused more on that Dread there, just in case. And unfortunately, yeah, this Greninja is going to get a big cap off here, which is not good. And could not take it out. in time, and just missed on the Sylveon as well. Small overcap though, so not the end of the world. But now, especially with that Dread experience, our top lane is getting destroyed by a Charizard too. This is not looking great. We're behind in every lane, in every aspect, but with these Aldinos on our sides now, we get some good catch-up experience. And yeah, hoping to try to take out this Charizard at least here. And we do go, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get him. All right, so I'm going to heal off of these wide guard boost autos and missing the Charizard again. So not the best plays, but they are definitely doing their best to kite out of it too. So they're playing decent on their end as well. Here comes a Cinderace here. I'm trying to use my boost also to heal a little bit, and we do take out the Cinderace. The assistance from the Crustle was pretty crucial there. Unfortunately, we don't even have a jump pad here, so we can't really jump to this in time. So there's no way really stopping that cap there. Just trying to keep my teammates alive here possible, and these enemies are getting a little overextended here, which is quite nice. We do get a Unite from our Decidueye, which unfortunately is a little early here. And you can see I'm trying to get this Charizard, but it might not be worth it. And this Blastoise is doing a lot of damage here. And I throw down Unite. I do hit both of them, but it was on their pad, so maybe not the best. So we'll see what we can do here. I do need a little bit of healing. And this Hoopa Portal is actually perfect for this. I didn't really want to get rid of my boosted stacks here. So now we go in here and we take out the Sylveon. But unfortunately, I'm going to wide guard to heal up here. But yeah, there's just too much damage coming in here. And you can see my teammates are starting to try to quit already. And the very unfortunate part is one of the two people in the 2 stack was trying to forfeit as well. Because I was the one person that declined to forfeit. Luckily, the other teammate did not forfeit. Otherwise, this would be a much shorter video than anticipated. So we do have to stop this Rotom, and this Cinderace is on a solo mission to push this in, so it makes it kind of easy pickings here. And I'm just going to trust my teammates to take this out and go bottom side here to assist the defense here. Fighting on this pad is definitely a big no-no, at least even if you're up here. And as you can see, quite the little combo there. I was able to take him out there. But yeah, that's a lot of catch-up experience. As we can see, we're not even at the 3-minute mark, and I've already hit my biggest power spike that I really need, which is level 13 in about a few seconds here. And that was just because of all the catch-up experience I get because they were higher level than me at the time. We are down in points for sure, but not a ton because there aren't really many points scored on that top pad. I don't think there's any, and minimal on that bottom pad for us. And we have taken out one of their bases, and if you recall, they overcapped that first pad on the bottom side by just a few points. But our teammates are getting a little overextended here, or maybe they're just getting kited out. I'm not really sure, but again, we have players trying to score here, and again, I missed my Sacred Sword just by a second. But yeah, it's kind of a risky play, but they did get out in time. Maybe if I save my Sacred Sword for after they scored and try to kill them right after that, that would be a little bit better of a play. All right, so we got a choice here. We either do Rotom or we do Dreadnought. I have the experience I need. Doesn't mean my teammates do, but I think this Rotom is probably just a little bit safer to take. Because we already have vision of some of them at the bottom side, but there's a lot of them top side here too, so this is not great. We have actually 3 of them top here, so not good at all. And I think at this point I'm like, all right, we just gotta pull off here. If we all die contesting this Rotom, it gets even worse for us. So I'm just trying to get them to come back to pad because we need to just play this as a team and defend here, and yeah, see what we can do here. And we're actually at the 2-minute mark here, which is actually not good. And the Charizard actually unites. So that's very bad for us. Or it's not too bad, actually, because the Charizard is actually not making too much off of this. So that's actually kind of good. And I decided to just unite here, take out the Charizard. One less threat to worry about. At this point, I'm thinking, and the Cinderace is backcapping here. So we just need to rip this Zapdos. So I'm doing everything I can to start ripping it. And I'm trying to heal a little bit here. And luckily our Crustle does secure it, just because we need people to score here. This is still not great because you can see all of our teammates are getting picked off here, and now they can potentially backcap. The Crustle does score a crucial 100 points, but we're about to find out in about 12 seconds if we are up in points or not. And now we have to hopefully stop this cap here. And luckily, this Kramer does make a great play to save it. And the Decidueye also takes out the Blaster score in the middle. But we're still struggling. We're still struggling. So we need to see what we can do here. My goal here is to try to potentially farm my Unite up. I don't have a ton of points. And I don't really want to pick up too many because it's just going to make it hard to cap. So right here, what I'm really just going to do is try to just get my Unite back. And I hit level 15 as well, so that's nice. Need to do whatever we can to make a final push in Siege here. Unfortunately, in solo queue, it's a little bit harder to make a final push with random teammates because you're not on communications with each other. But we do have 3 players here. One already spent a Unite, but I still have mine. This is going to be a little bit tough, especially with the Blastoise constantly hitting us. And this was before the most recent patch, so Blastoise is doing full damage here. There's no nerf. And then now we see a Charizard scoring in the back end. So now we need to score way more than 100 points. So I decided to let the Decidueye cap first. That way we get the 84 and I still get the 100 at the very last seconds. Is it enough? And you see someone still trying to forfeit at the last second. Which, you know, if they were just a little patient, they'll realize that that was a potentially foolish mistake. And we just managed to come out on top there. Big crucial teamwork by myself and the Decidueye, and also the Hoopa that also pushed with us there. And, you know, Crustle secured the Zapdos, and we did see that Cramorant stop a potential backcap at the very top in the end there by the Greninja and Sylveon. So, you know, a little teamwork from all sides, but ending up on a pretty successful solo queue run. So stay tuned for more adventures of solo queue. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time.